So here we are together. Welcome on 12/12, and we are going to be doing a bioregion activation ceremony today, as we have been doing these last few months, every time when the calendar is the similar numbers of the day month. And happy to see you all here. And I'll ring the bell from Vreeland in the Netherlands 3 times, and then I'll hand it over, or I'll expect Irina actually to take over. Oh, let me put on the sound. There we go.
Shall we continue into the meditation? I think it's a great space for it. So let's just stay with our eyes closed, finding yourself comfortable. And taking a few silent moments to connect with your breath. Slowly dropping into the space of silence, of stillness. Feel your body relaxing, your mind's relaxing. Nothing else matters right now. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. As you stay connected with your breath, start connecting to Mother Earth. Feel her beneath you. You can just visualize the entire planet, or you can even feel the earth under your feet. Feel the Mother Earth under your feet. She's a living and breathing thing. It has its own consciousness. Feel her breathe. You can feel her breath through your breath. Feel that connection deep within your core. Our planet is a living, breathing thing. She's spinning in the universe, carrying water, earth, fire, air, carrying trees, animals, and humans. She provides for everything and everyone, and she provides much more than we can ever ask for. Feel her breathe. You can feel her breath through your breath. Now slowly bring the awareness into your core center, the core of your being, in the middle of your belly, deep inside. Not your physical core, but the actual core of your being. And from that space, let's connect to all the elements of our Mother Earth as they are part of us. See yourself as a mountain, standing strong, solid, and stable. You can even visualize your favorite mountain being part of you, part of your being. See yourself as a mountain, strong, solid, and stable. Now see yourself as water, reflecting things as they are. Once again, you can visualize your favorite river, creek, even an ocean. See yourself as water, reflecting things as they are. Now see yourself as fire, passionate, full of energy, lighting the way forward. See yourself as fire, passionate, full of energy, lighting the way forward. Then see yourself as air. Your whole body, your whole being is so light, light as a feather. You can perhaps connect yourself to the sky, clouds, or even just maintaining that sensation of lightness for a moment or two. Your whole body, your whole being, light as a feather, floating away. Let's now visualize our whole circle. There's 10 of us, which is the number of the universe. See us connected through our hearts. Visualize our circle up in the space, in the universe, right above our planet, our Mother Earth. See the light, pure white light or golden light emanating from our circle and into Mother Earth, into Earth's grids. So visualize grids of our planet. And let's pour the light from our circle into our Mother Earth. Lighting up each other, our hearts, and the entire planet. And if you feel that you want to send extra light to any of the elements that we previously connected to, you can do that as well. Or perhaps any part of the world, any part of our planet. If there's a sense of feeling that the light is needed there or extra light, just send it to that place. As we together merge with the entire space or entire ether that surrounds our Mother Earth. We'll now slowly start coming back. Take a few moments. Perhaps you want to disconnect from the circle energetically. You don't have to, only if that feels right for you. Feel the earth beneath your feet again, but in a more grounded way. Take the awareness through your surroundings. Allow your mind to become external. Maybe wiggle your fingers, your toes. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Thank you, ladies. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed it. We can take it from here if you want to say something, or Hasina, over to you.
Hand it over to Anna Marie to have the first opening after this beautiful meditation.
Yes, thank you, Irina, and thank you all of us for going along in this field, feeling nourished. Yes, and from that space, let's share anything that comes up for you in connection with the bioregion where your feet are now on the Mother Earth, in whatever way you wish to do. And I suggest we just go around and do it popcorn style, unless somebody has designed it in a different way. But for me, this is fine. And let's be aware of the time and that we are with 10, knowing that Robert is also there. That makes 11, which is the mastery number. So also beautiful. Who would like to go?
Well, I'll just go and just say that I'm just being in this physical space of Newcastle, KwaZulu-Natal, in the foothills of the Drakensberg Mountains here in South Africa. And I just love that connecting to the elements, because I've been connecting, as some of you may know, with water in the last few days, and just being with the preciousness and celebration and appreciation of water. And I just like to bring that into the space. So thank you for presencing it, Irina.
Wonderful. Hello from Germany. I have to speak because as you were talking, Anne-Marie, you're always for me the beacon of peace. We all are. But a dove sat down right in front of my window, uh, supporting a peacefulness within ourselves. And she said, do talk. The liveliness of the birds, and that's something I love to connect with. Why? Because they touch the ground, they fly into the air, and they spark as they move their wings through the air, and they see the beauty of this beautiful world as we do here. And anyone who's listening later, and not to really become present with what we all bring as individuals, and even more when we all come together to show what we are and what we bring to this beautiful earth, because each of us has a reason to be right here, right now, and to ignite exactly that. And the elements are here to remind us, to support us, to catapult us forward. So keep on connecting to them, because they are here for you as you are here for them.
Mylin, could you be a little bit more precise in which region you are? Germany is big, so just to...
Yes, I'm in Bavaria, south of Germany, and there's a northern part even of that. That's Franconia, a very ancient a place where it was once at sea level. So we have corals in the stones, ancient beings of the waters right here. Get them. And then it goes up into the skies because they're hills connecting with the birds, the stars, and the moon and the sun.
Thank you.
Annelies. Annelies from Vreeland, Beesland. This beautiful village, which is a settlement at a river, the river de Vecht. And it streams through the west of the Netherlands. It's really in between the middle of the Netherlands and the North Sea. And mostly I connect with her daily, but today I was having a mission, so I connected with the water that was really thin and fine in the air, lots of little drops. And since not so long, I really enjoy that. I used to say, rain, rain. So now I know what water means to us, and still also some kind of a mystery to me, but also revealing itself so often, holding energy, holding consciousness, holding such beautiful connection to the field that we all connected to, but sometimes not can connect with always or yet. And that water makes it visible for us, what's there not to see yet. So yeah, it fills me with gratefulness that I'm around so much water. I live really in between lots of lakes, just at the edge of the land, of the old land that was pushed through the ice time until close 20 kilometers from here. And it's really an edge. There are hills, little hills, even in the Netherlands. And there start the woods also. So we're so blessed to be in this place where we can be in half an hour at the ocean, in the woods, being in the water with the lakes. And yes, the whole bioregion for me is part of a bigger bioregion, but it's if it was mine, I would tell it how grateful I am for the being able to live in this diversity and this beauty and this making, which is so much bigger than us, although the Netherlands are very good in making dikes. And but yes, it's a co-creation, and it's only to discover right now. There's so much more that we can connect with, and this is what I feel into now. Sorry, I do not want to speak too long, but my mouth cannot stop yet. So this is it. Thank you for listening.
maybe I'll just pick up on that as I'm in the same, I would say, bioregion, just on the other side of the village between the lakes, below sea level. The lakes made, yes, we have really made part of the how it looks like as the Dutch. But what I love about one of the lakes here is that it has 4 freshwater springs, and that is from itself, comes out of the earth, is the fresh water. That's not what we made ourselves. The rest, yes, we made the land. I feel very strongly connected here. So, and it's an important, has always been an important part of the development of the country and also of Amsterdam, between Amsterdam and Utrecht. So grateful for that. And I'm still amazed by the name that we live here. Thank you for in my bio.
So I continue because I am in Amsterdam.
Yes.
I'm in Amsterdam, and in the connection of trees always in my life. I did it in the meditation of Irina, connecting to the trees, and suddenly appear underwater trees. In fact, around me there's a lot of rebuilding of bridges, and you can see through where they work. All Amsterdam is built on pillars of wood, which were originally trees. And suddenly I was in connection with all that underwater trees, pillars. Amsterdam is built on water, and then it's filled with sand, and then so it's from the sea. It's close to the sea, and it was such a deep connection being in Amsterdam built on trees. It was awareness of amazing vibration, in fact. I thank you, Irina, and also again being in this bioregion of where I am. Amsterdam. Dam means it's a thing what you make on the water. On the water. So I feel very at home as a dolphin. Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Juliet checking in from Glenanfrickon in County Cork, Ireland. And we're on a fairly wild bit of land with many of our trees are a couple of 100 years old. And I go out to commune every day, and I feel my role in the bioregion is to consecrate this little piece of land, which really essentially means consecrate my body, because my body's made up of the elements. And as I divinize or consecrate or purify my body, I focus on the elements. So I usually sit on the ground, so I have a strong connection with earth, with my back to Mama Zara, who's about a 200-year-old beach, with whom I have a close relationship. Well, I feel that when I'm there, they're all my kith and kin. I'm back with my family. And then there's lots of stone ruins on the property. So the stone elders are very present. And there's Glenanfrickon means Glen of the Crows. So we're surrounded by crows. They come in every evening and they leave every morning. And so I have a nature council with whom I commune. And so my practice is to consecrate through my being the 5 elements And so visualizing the purification, because I feel that if everybody's consecrating their little piece of earth, their bodies, which their elements within them and the areas surrounding them, that's how we consecrate the earth again, purify her from all of the sludge that humans have brought in through our energetic and physical interaction. So my practice is to go through the five elements and purify within me and without me, the waters that run through and like that. And I'm really lately really focusing on the ether, because the ether seems to be the feminine holder of all the physical elements. She is the Purusha as opposed to the Prakriti, in yoga or in Sanskrit, that she's the unseen source, the field. She's the consciousness, representing the consciousness. So it's the consciousness that can actually be the vehicle through which we can do all of this. And all of our consciousness, each of our consciousness feeds into the field of consciousness, which I see as the ether, both within us and without us. So, Irina, that was the most beautiful meditation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, Irina, that was just such a beautiful, excuse me, appropriate meditation today. It just felt so valuable for us all to connect so deeply with the land and our local land and the universe altogether. It was just beautiful, so thank you. And I live in Kent, which is the oldest county in England, where the first English kingdom, it was the first English kingdom where the major institutions of medieval England, kingship, church and written law was established. So there's a lot of history in the trees, in the land, and it's just full of richness as a county. And I'm only 9 miles from the English Channel, and many rivers going into the Thames estuary, excuse me, just an hour away as well. And the Kent Downs include chalk, grassland, woodlands, ancient woodland, veteran trees and wood pasture, traditional orchards and cobnut plats, chalk cliffs and the foreshore, chalk rivers and wet pasture, ponds and heathland. And it's famous for its hops that they make beer from. And it's just full of rich land history here. And when I was while we were doing meditation, it was just very powerful, where we went to the universe and the love came down from the universe to the earth, and the love and light that I was sending out. And I was immediately drawn to America, Indonesia and Australia for healing and cleansing of the earth that will happen. And as we came into the space where we connected with the earth, I had immense heat in my feet, and it was just beautiful. And I felt very connected with the core of the earth and the crystalline energy of the earth. So thank you very much for that experience, Irina. Thank you.
such a beautiful moment to connect with you all. This is Anja calling in from Germany, a tiny town which has a little bit of forest but is grounded on ancient ocean floor. So when you dig in my garden, when you visit me, you will find shark teeth and a lot of those animals which really lived here. And it's a very it's an area where you still see and find places where mankind did not do something, or it is created to be I would say rewilded. I don't know if it is the English expression, but we do have squirrels here where we took bricks from and built houses. So my house is built from that, and I do live on a reef here. So this morning I really did. I was called to connect and go to the forest where I really do have a ceremonial place which I connect, and I do want to connect in the ceremony very deeply because it's brought in. The consciousness about it had been brought in by people to me, and I'm invited to do ceremony there. And this morning I was a little bit like in a kind of fear. I'm not able to express what this fear is about, but I had been called to take a bath, just to stay at home and take a bath. And within the beautiful meditation arena, I really saw why I'm called. I really shaped into that being that disturbed what nature did. So I really was hesitating to go there to do ceremony and to be seen as one that is doing something within the nature. So whenever I will be there, whenever I had been there, I'm doing my ceremony and I'm leaving just the ceremony, nothing else. That's what I do and how I'm doing it, and I'm presenting how I'm doing ceremony. So I'm grateful to bring that to you. So the consciousness of doing ceremony in a place where I connect with that area, and as I'm also really with water, I do bring in also really the water and the connection, and also the kind of I think in English it's called runes, but I do not know if the pronunciation is right. So this is one that is standing for I feel communication. So I do want to, and I pray for being a pure vessel to communicate with and for nature and for the spirits we are calling in. And I'm grateful to be part of that, what we do every time when we meet. Great, thanks. And I'm at a place which is actually connected with the Thames, because the River Rhine in that ancient times flew here and we were connected. So at the channel between Great Britain and the European landscapes, there the River Rhine and the Thames met in the ancient times where I spoke about. So it's interesting how these things really connect. Thank you.
Yeah. Kara here in the Dordogne. The Dorne River comes through this area, and we have a well-protected bioregion here. And I'm just grateful that today that the ceremony of 12/12 falls at this time where I'm available. So just not much to say today.
Something wants to speak on behalf of the River de Vecht. A few years ago, I was in a listening field, and then the river talked to me. And it talked about being taken out of her walk because it had much larger turnings, and it was cut, especially here next to my home. And it gives a gentle place to walk. The ancient trees are there. There are trees from about 200 years old. It's quite old for even the Netherlands, because we tend our woods hugely, so trees cannot get very old. So they were really, really important for the mycelium and to connect with young trees to be able to share their wisdom. But this vechtarm, it's what we call it, is was talking to me that it was really important that the children could be in that place, and also that I should make work of opening up the vechtarm so that everyone can see it again, but even if possible to really reopen it so that it can have his her or his natural flow. And two things touched me deeply, because only a few weeks ago all the children went through the lanes around the arm, and they had a musical and they were singing there, and all the village was going there. So something opened up there. They must have seen how beautiful it is. So it's feeling like we are preparing the premises. Sometimes we do not know, as you said, Rena, that the beauty that comes from and the gifts that come from Mother Earth are not understandable. We cannot imagine it. It comes to us, and even when we imagine or are in this contact with nature, as I did a few years ago in the listening field, it really makes a difference, and it was so small and effortless. So yes, opening up this consciousness also as a holding, and of course knowing that it's important we bring it into matter, because that's why we're here. But it's so beautiful to acknowledge also this moment that we hold it as a image, or as a hologram, or what it is. Okay, so this is what I wanted to add for my bioregion, in gratefulness for that some things are getting into existence now. And I just have to say that the owner of the arm lives at the water, at the old arm in a house, and you just opened it also. Everyone can see it now, and that's really important. It's not hidden anymore, it's seen. So a lot opening up.
Thank you, Annelies. And maybe Irina, you want to speak from your bioregion yourself.
Thank you. And I just want to first thank everyone for their beautiful feedback on my meditation and comments. So I'm calling from the bioregion of Serbia, just outside of Belgrade, little town called Lazarevac, and it's a mining town. So there's a lot of coal in the earth where I am at the moment, but I've been here since mid-August, and what I'm noticing for this short period of time is the changes of seasons, something that I haven't experienced in a long time living in Australia. So the going from late summer into autumn and then into winter, it was just beautiful to witness all the colors, and also because every season carries its own element. I think that's very much felt, in my being and in my body as well. So the other thing about this bioregion is the thermal medicinal waters. So there's a couple of places around here where people go to heal themselves, to bathe and drink the medicinal waters. Once again, coming back to that abundance that Mother Earth gives us. And also the other thing that I'm learning with studying while I'm here is the herbs. So there's a lot of plants, healing plants, that people make teas out of, or even just use as spices in their food. Yeah. So I think what I can bring from this bioregion is the changes of the seasons and their lessons, or what Mother Earth is teaching us through each season, as well as the abundance that can bring about healing, which also Mother Earth gives.
Yes. Healing and abundance. That's what we're looking for. Or that we have. I don't have so many words this morning, Lassina, so I don't know if you want to just feel called to close, or that we just take another moment of silence, or that we want to do one word checkout. What would we like? I'm not in a mood of deciding, to be honest.
Well, how about we all do a checkout, and Annie Marie, if we could hear your singing bowl one more time. And just want to say that it's such a beautiful sacred space, and thank you everyone for bringing your energy. So.
I'm wondering whether Cara might want to sing a song. Or play music. I mean, just whatever you want, but just to bring in some music.
Well, what's coming to me, we'll try it.
And do something with your sound, please, then, because it's very soft now.
Of all the comrades that ever I had, they're sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that ever I had would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call, good night and joy be with you all. But since it has so ought to be a time to rise and a time to fall, come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all.
Very good. Okay. Quick round, one word. Gratitude.
Togetherness.
Truth.
Grace.
Connection.
Appreciation.
Very appreciation. And then
Clarity. Clarity, sorry.
Empty vessel.
Love.
Cuddly love. Yeah.
yeah, there's something sacred. So well-being, yeah. So I'll do the bowl 3 more times.